Hello and welcome to this short video where I want to show you how you can integrate the personal WhatsApp application into Copilot Studio. So here a short story what happened. Well, a couple of days ago we got a message from our customer that something was broken and needs a repair. And this message was coming in via a WhatsApp message that was forwarded to our engineers. The engineers, they were thinking how to fix this thing, were making a plan, and then set up a crew that went out and fixed and repaired things. And once they finished their work, they sent a WhatsApp message back to the customer that things are finished and that he can continue his journey. And of course, this is something I do not want to show you just on slides, but in my demo system. So let's have a look at how this is configured and set up. Okay, so you are here in my demo system. On the left hand side, you can see my phone and the WhatsApp application. And on the right hand side, I show you Copilot Studio. And before we dive into the demo, first thing I want to clarify is that I did not use this kind of WhatsApp integration. Why? Because it needs a WhatsApp business account. I don't have that. And the other thing that I wanted to highlight is this limitation here. So if you have, for example, a Dataverse connection or something, then you cannot directly use this kind of authentication because it says, hey, you need to choose no authentication, which is not possible as soon as you have some Dataverse or other connections, yeah, that contain secret data. Okay, so I use this basically. So that's my agent. And the story here around is the following. I send a message. So let's say, hi, my spaceship has a defect and needs a repair. Send someone. Okay, so I sent this over. And what happens is in the background, there's a first flow that is running. And this flow is running to this message here. So if you see here, this is the time. So let's refresh that. Now we should see here is an incoming trigger. So what happens here is three things. First thing is we try to identify where does it come from? Is it a known customer? Do we know this person or is it someone else? Yeah? So in my case, I end up here with Ludwig Microsoft. That's where I send it from. And then second step is we try to classify the topic. So is it related to one of these? Is it a finance topic? Is it something about defects or is it something else? And then if we, let's say we are in defects, if you're here, what I'm doing is I grab the message, so this one, and I create a file. Of course, if this person also attaches a screenshot or something, I do not only create a file, but also a picture or something that was attached. So that's done here. And this is basically done here. So you can see here, this is the text message. At the end is a timestamp. This is my phone number and it's classified. So with this incoming text that we have here as a reference and also used for auditing and training purposes maybe, we then go back to our Copilot Studio agent. And what we have here is a trigger. This trigger is very simple. So let's have a look. Yeah, this is from a previous run. It checks, hey, is there a new file created? Is there a new incoming message? If this is the case, then it sends a prompt back to the agent. And what does this prompt include? Well, you see it here. If you go to the raw outputs, this is from a previous run. So it says defects about a roof. This is the incoming message. Then we have the phone number and then we have the file path. So if somebody wants to check it. So this one is sent over to this agent. What happens next is here we have an instruction. If this one has some messages, we run this topic. And this topic is here. And what I'm doing there is I basically separate the whole string. So I say, hey, then take the incoming message, split it up uh, and then run this tool. uh, and this tool is nothing else than agent flow. uh, but I have to pass over some values. Yeah, and how I'm doing that? Well, if we go into tools and open that, you will see that I pass over these variables that I was creating or extracting in the previous step. yeah? And with this information, this task response flow is basically running. And what is it doing? It takes this incoming information and then it requests for some information. So here we have a human in the loop. Why? Because I mean, we could directly possibly answer the question and respond something, but I wanted that some service technicians take a look and provide some feedback. And that's what you see here. So I have here the human in the loop. Yeah, I have here the message, spaceship needs repair, blah blah blah. Here's even the file. There's no file link because my Outlook prevents that I include these links here. But you can open it. Yeah, you can open this file and take a look. And then you can think about, yeah, what do we do with this spaceship? Well, let's say, okay, we send someone a sub to fix it. Huh? So we submit this back to this agent flow. And what you saw here on the left-hand side is, of course, that the answer is directly sent out. Yeah? How is the answer sent out? Well, if we go back here, then we have here this response to this WhatsApp. Yeah? And this one basically takes this phone number, this message, and sends it back. Okay, so that's the whole flow and how it's integrated with here this Copilot Studio agent. Yeah? Okay, and now you might ask, hey, how did you configure this? How did you set it up? This, especially the integration from WhatsApp to Copilot Studio and Power Automate. Well, there is this project here that I found that I took as an inspiration. I did not use this exactly, but kind of created something similar. And what I did is here basically in Visual Studio Code. And of course, it's a long code and a couple of files included. But the most important thing is this file here, which does the following. And for that, I ask here basically Copilot to create a small information what happens. Yeah. So what I'm doing is basically I have a mobile application that I connect with a WhatsApp client. So I'm basically creating a QR code, scan it, and then connect my WhatsApp with this tool, with this WhatsApp bridge. Yeah? And then with this bridge, I'm able to get and receive messages, send it back, and then also connect it to Power Automate Flow. So that's the tool set that I basically used and that I adjusted here in this code area. So if you want to do something similar, have a look at this one and what it can do for you. Okay, so that's it, what I wanted to share with you. Thanks for watching, and now let's go back to my PowerPoint for some closing remarks. So after this short demo, a quick review of what we have seen. So we started with the defect spaceship that needed a repair, and the customer basically sent us a WhatsApp message that was received by our engineers. They had a look at the problem, maybe reviewed things, sent somebody out to fix it, and at the end we basically send a WhatsApp message back saying that things are repaired and working, which makes our captain happy, of course. Okay, so that's it, what I wanted to share with you. Once again, thank you for watching and listening. And as usual, if you have comments or need something else, feel free to reach out or put something in the comment section. Thanks again, and bye bye.